Hello you guys, today we're going to be going through each part of quantum processing from easiest to hardest, and I'm going to be talking about my experience with each section. Let's get straight into the video. 42 to 57 is without a doubt the easiest part of the level. It's literally just a slow wave, the gaps are fairly big. The only annoying part about this section is that one release at like 50%, but other than that, it's a very easy section. And only other thing about it is at 40%, so if you dare to it, it's pretty annoying. But yeah, it's definitely the easiest section in my opinion. 86 to 100 is the final cube, literally the last part of the level. It is not that difficult of a section. The jumps aren't too tight. The first two quad jumps are fairly tight, but I never died there. And then the memorization is incredibly easy. There's like hard demon difficulty. The only thing that makes this section difficult is that is at the end of the level, so you're gonna have high nerves. That's what happened to me. I died at 89% before I finally beat the level. But other than nerves, very easy section. It would have been the easiest if it was at the beginning. 75 to 86 is next up, which is the ball and the UFO. Is it a ship as well? Yeah, the ball, the UFO, and the ship. The hardest part of this section is going to be the ship section. It's not too hard, but once you get it down, once you get consistent on the ship, you should be able to get it consistently. I thought there was a chance that I would die there from zero, but I never ended up dying there, which is really good. So other than the ship section, it's stupidly easy. 28 to 42 is the section between the first and the second wave. These parts do get fairly consistent. The two ship sections in these percentages are very easy because the gaps, they're not very easy, but they're reasonably easy because the gaps are pretty wide. The hardest part in this is the ball section, but once you do it consistently, once you do it a lot, it does get very consistent because the physics are very simple in comparison to ship. It's similar physics to like the cube, or similar complexity to the cube. But when you get that ball part down, the first ball part down, it gets very consistent, and you can constantly get to 42%. 14 to 28 is probably the most iconic part of the level, and that is the wave, the whole of the first wave. At first sight, it looks very difficult, but you need to figure out what clicks work best for you, or you click 2 times in the section, 3 times in the section, and then you just do it over and over again until you get it. And it isn't that bad because it is only in 2 times speed. If it was 3 times speed, however, it would be a whole different story. The first half of the wave part is definitely the hardest, and then the second part is a lot easier. But the timings are a lot stricter on the second half, so you can definitely die on like the release or on the hold of 20%, I think it is. 0 to 14 is like almost the hardest part of the level. It's not too difficult, but the first 3 clicks are just annoying because I think all of them are 60 FPS frame perfect, and then you got one more 60 FPS frame perfect before the first wave, and there's just a bunch of gimmicky timings. The only reason why it's not that bad of a section is because it's literally the beginning of the level, so once you've done it, so you're obviously going to get consistent if it's right at the beginning. Finally, we got 57 to 75. This is by far the worst gameplay I've ever played in my entire life. First and foremost, we've got this annoying triple spec, which is a 60 FPS frame perfect that you have to do straight after all, which I died to like 5 times in a row, which is extremely annoying. But after that, we got this weird spammy ball section, which is just like annoying. It's not that difficult. But 65% is the worst gameplay ever. It's this weird UFO frame perfect where you have to double click at a perfect time. I don't know why Riot made this. I don't know if this was inspired by Michigan or something, but it never should have been in the level. Then after that, we got a couple more cube timings, and then this ship section, man, I don't know which is worse, the UFO or the ship. It's so tight, man. You have to like wiggle in perfectly. There's no like extra space for you. Like it's so difficult to squeeze in, man. So But after that, the level is kind of free. But that shit part I must have died to like 5 times. And the worst part about that shit part is you can die even after it. Because if you leave on the pool too high, then you're not gonna have enough time to jump over the next double spec in the pool, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's definitely the worst part and the part that gave me the most difficulty. You guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you could, please like and subscribe, because at 500 subscribers, I will be doing the ice bath, and I'll be completing all Rob Top levels in the ice bath. So like and subscribe will really help me out a lot. But thank you guys for watching, and take care of yourselves.